Tonight, on a very special Jordan and Amanda React.
Tensions become high. Our special guest, Jack the Cat, becomes impatient. And
I forgot my line.
well, we will be reacting to the news.
By Paramore.
Let's go.
Quite the opposite, I'm safe inside. But I worry and I give money and I feel useless behind this computer. And that's just barely scratched the surface of my mind. So I
You know what? Actually, I'm not minding this. I don't mind this song at all.
I mean, we'll get to a little bit more at the end.
Sure.
But it's like I'm having a like and dislike relationship here.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I'll go into my reasons a little bit later why.
Yeah.
But
I'm trying to grasp the video right now. Like, I'm assuming they're like either two different personalities or two. I think the lines shut off the news, turn off the news. So like the one that's all, this baggy sweater, that's like the one that the shut-in that just kind of watches the news and
you become like
terrified of the world.
Yeah, depressed and everything from just like and the thing is, it becomes obsessive.
Yeah.
And it turns you into a zombie. Like, what else is going to be on the news?
Exactly,
What else horrible things are going on in the world?
This world is coming to an end.
And they're absorbing all that negativity, and that's it. The second one,
I'm still trying to figure that one out.
Is the more superficial part of the media of what we should be.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I guess. Yeah.
Anyways, let's continue.
Let's watch.
All along we called it normal. Every second a collective heart breaks. All together every single head shakes. Shut your eyes but it won't go away. Every second a collective heart breaks. All together every single head shakes. Shut your eyes but it won't go away.
Yeah. About that.
I think we should bring up the lyrics.
Yeah?
Because
Okay.
it might clarify a couple things.
Sure. That's a good idea. Yeah. Every second our collective heart breaks. All together every single head shakes. Shut your eyes, but it won't go away. Turn on, turn off the news.
I think she's trying to send actually a powerful message here. These lyrics are pretty simple for the majority part. Okay, verse. War, war, war on the far side, on the other side of the planet. I've got a war right behind my eyes, right behind them, just like a headache. Well,
so they're constantly showing us the conflict that's going on the other side of the world compared to where we are. But we also have battles here in our heads because there's so much mental illness here. Is that what you're thinking?
that could be a little
That's
bit
kind of what
along
I'm
the
getting.
lines.
A little bit. And the news is kind of, feeds that mental illness.
Have you ever just gotten that feeling that, have you ever just got that sense where everything that you see on the news, there's so much negativity, and the positive, people barely ever focus on that. But we feed off of the negatively of the news.
The shock and awe.
Like we become obsessed with it, and it literally sometimes rots our minds. Yes, we know that there is horrible things going on in the world. I'm not saying turn a blind eye to it, but it does start to affect you, especially since social media wasn't as prominent, obviously, decades before us.
Yeah, it was only newspaper and the news.
So the rise of mental illness is, has probably tripled, I would say, over the years, if not more. I mean, in a different sense. I mean, not to say people haven't always faced depression, but I think it's a little bit different now. I mean...
Oh, yeah. Well, news is always in your face. It's always on social media. There's always someone, social media. There was a theory that social media would always push negative things into your feed first. Joe Rogan actually, his friend did a experiment where he thought that as well. So he did an experiment where on, Instagram or Facebook, all he did was look up puppies. That's all he did. And all of a sudden, that's all that showed up in his feed. Nothing else.
Well, at least puppies is a positive
So
thing.
it shows that, people like to see the bad things. It shocks them. Like people, they like shock and awe. So when you see those things, it's like, oh, and then you react to them. Then your feed was like, oh, okay, well, let's bring more of this stuff. This is what you want to see, right? So really, we're kind of doing it to ourselves, but it's so prevalent, it's hard not. Editor's note here. Sorry if this ruins the first time reaction, but I had a better thought. The shut-in version of Haley is the news showing us 95% bad stuff in the world, implying that the world is actually an awful place, and there's nothing but misery in it. But the other one is more of a walk with blinders on kind of person. Like there's nothing bad in the world. In reality, we should be aware of both equally. Again, sorry if this ruins the first time reaction code of conduct.
Yeah. Anyways, good music video.
Yeah, let's back to the music
going
video.
Going off a little on tangent.
Yeah.
Good music video. I really loved how she was really creative.
It was a really creative music video.
I did like it. The reason why I said earlier that I had a like-dislike with this song was that it had a good tune behind it. I felt like I could get in a bit of a jam, but I just felt like I just couldn't feel, I guess because, I'm a big fan of Paramore, and one of my favorite albums by her was Brand New Eyes. There was just a lot of songs in that album where she reached, if you can get my meaning. And I just didn't feel...
I felt like this song had more of a message behind it, opposed to trying to make, a nice song.
But the message wasn't totally getting to me because I just did not feel the emotion that she was trying to get across all the way. Her lyrics were great. The video was great. There was just something, you ever get that, you get that feeling about a song where you felt like it could have been actually better. I mean, I'm not a musician, so, what does she know? If you can do it better, why don't you? But anyways.
She meaning herself.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah. So, I'm being a little bit critical. It's only because I am a great fan of hers and, of Paramore. And I just, I liked the song, but yet I just felt it a little bit lacking. That's as negative as a review you're going to get from me. It's sorry, rambling on, but that's just how I feel.
Yeah. I I dug it for sure. It's new. They're definitely trying something new here. I can't remember what they released a song previous to this one, and I found there was a real 70s vibe to it. I don't think you've heard it yet.
Okay, so you know what? Maybe I need to check out some more of her stuff, and you know, I'm not gonna stop listening to Paramore. I did like the song. I just felt like it was just missing something for me, and I don't know quite what that is, but
that's okay.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna quite reach my playlist, but other than that, not too bad.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it.
And tune in to see what we have coming up next.
Yeah, and please comment with any more requests that you have.
Oh, by the way, if anyone wants some brownie points, can anyone guess where he got the first lines of our intros from?
I think it'll be pretty difficult. I know it seems like it's a pretty broad thing, but I did take it from a specific show. I'll give you a hint.
If any of you guys could have guessed what that's from, I'll be really impressed.
Yeah.
And also think you're awesome at the same time, because it's a really cool show, and it's not aired anymore.
Yeah.
It might come back though. Anyways, see you guys next time.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.